Hey everybody, Mike D here. Welcome to the program. Today we're fishing in the mountains of Colorado with Sandi and Clay Roberts. And today's show is extra special because Sandi and Clay are going to teach me how to fly fish. That's right. I've never fly fished before. Can you tell? Let's go to Lunkerville.
Got one! Fish on!
It seems in every town in America that there's a secret fishing spot where the water runs clear and the bass are always biting. And at that spot, there's an unsung hero who knows every stump, laydown, and lily pad. Seems all he's got to do is wet a line. And sure enough, he's reeling in a big bass. So if you're looking for real people with real fish stories, then hop a ride. We're going to Lunkerville.
Our adventure starts in Woodland Park, Colorado. In the wee hours of the morning, I followed Sandi and Clay up the long trek to Skagway Reservoir. And when I say up, I mean up. This reservoir is 2 miles above sea level. I have to admit I was a bit nervous about fly fishing. I've never done it. But when we arrived at the reservoir, I knew I was in good hands. Sandi and Clay are true Lunkervillians. Through and through.
That's pretty good there. Fly, fish, ing.
I've never done this before. Show me how it's done, Clay.
We'll give you a quick down and dirty here. We got to get a little bit closer to the water if we can. Just the reel in fly casting, the real function for what we're going to be doing today, it just holds the line. We won't be really using the reel other than just to hold the line. So I've stripped off.
So that's how you start. You just put that line just down there like that?
And now we got to get it out the rod tip.
Okay.
And these fly lines are really specialized. As you go through the day, you'll notice that it's thick. And if you look up here and you were to grab this is thinner than
Yeah, and what is
what you
this?
have
What
there.
kind of line is that? What's it made
It's a
out
fly line, basically PVC.
of? PVC. It
Yep.
feels like plastic.
Yep, and there's a little Dacron center
Okay.
core in it, and it's shaped. And that is to allow the line to unroll and make loops. That's how we fly cast. So you always have a heavier part of the line and turning over a lighter part of the line. And that'll give you some
The
loops.
ducks. It wasn't
So-
a fish. You didn't miss anything.
I thought I heard a fish
Yeah.
over there. They're just ducks
So
playing.
We've stripped off some line.
Okay,
Now we're
got
going to
it.
get it outside of the rod tip. And we just get the rod tip down close to the water. We're just going to
See, and the water will grab the line, so it's water resistance. It's grabbing that line to get it out.
Okay,
He's
so
wiggling it out.
you just
Just
wiggled some line
just
out.
waggle
How much?
just that much.
That much. So I don't know. So, okay.
25 feet.
25 feet. Okay.
Still have a little bit more
so
here.
you have to wiggle about 25 feet out there.
And then the line control, primarily this is how we're going to be reeling in. We'll
Yeah.
make a cast, trap the line under your finger, and you strip from behind your hand.
You'll remember all this, won't you?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm remembering. I
And
think
we strip line
some of it.
in.
I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you forget the reel. The reel just holds the
Yep.
line,
Right.
If you want
and
less-
you control the fish with your finger. Yeah.
So we really can't fish or really make a cast until we get rid of the slack.
Okay.
So we have slack out there. I have the line pinched here, and this is your first cast. We call it a roll cast. So we stop here. We have the line behind our shoulder. We just flip it out. Yep.
Okay, so you remember you want to wiggle
Okay.
it out.
Okay. I remember. That's good,
Okay,
right?
Okay,
that's
yep,
good. Now
yep.
you can trap it.
Trap it. Trap it means with your finger.
Yep. Nice and slow. And you have to pause, but that was pretty decent.
That was
That's
pretty
okay.
good. Okay, stop.
A little bit more. There you go. And it works pretty
Excellent.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I like this kind of.
Well, he's getting it. See? And it's
Oh, I feel it.
str-
I'm ready. Let's go.
Good job.
We
Let's go
got it.
fishing. Cookies, peanut butter and chocolate chip. If you get slow, just eat a cookie and then you'll get a fish. Now, normally our Brittany Spaniel, when I drop it to the floor, he eats it, but he's not on the boat, so
Well, That's my job. That's great. I love how they're already unwrapped and just ready to go.
So that, yeah.
It's beautiful here. Look at this place. Where are we?
We are at Skagway Reservoir in Victor, Colorado. And anybody, the neat thing about this lake is anybody can come here. It's free entry, and you just have to have your Colorado fishing license to fish here.
It's gorgeous. There's not another boat here.
Yeah.
It doesn't look huge. How big is it, Clay?
Here's the end.
That's the end, so it's not...
Yeah, I don't know what the acreage is, to be honest.
It's very manageable.
You're at about 9,000 feet altitude here.
That's over a mile. That's almost 2 miles.
Yep. Yep. Colorado Springs, you're right at a mile,
I'm
and you've
feeling
come
a
way
little
up.
lightheaded.
Oh, great! I shouldn't have said that. Now the fishing's ruined because you know you can. Okay.
My breathing's a little shallow.
Okay.
I think.
All right. I just got trained in CPR again.
Oh, it's okay.
You're good.
It's okay.
You're good. Yeah.
Lunkerville is presented by South Bend, a fishing tradition since 1906. Also sponsored by BassResource.com, the ultimate bass fishing resource guide. Mudville Catmaster, the only complete catfish tackle solution.
Welcome back, folks. Let's see what Mike's up to.
So this is one of our honey holes right here.
It's beautiful. It's like glass. Look at it.
Yep. So we're going to be roll casting what we have on our fly rods on the end. It's going to be a little bit harder because we have these little things. They look like bobbers, and they're actually called thingamabobbers.
Let's see them.
Okay.
Mike. I couldn't wait.
Okay, so Mike, we have, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1½".
Okay, so see how tall these fly rods are? They're 9-foot fly rods. Mm-hmm. They're 5 weight, which is typically what we use for trout, that size. That's the weight of the rod. This ball thing at the top, this here is our indicator, or in conventional fishing, your bobber.
It's a bobber.
Right.
A cool little white
Yep,
bobber.
Exactly. Okay,
All right.
so what we've done is we've come down about 3 feet or so with what's called a woolly bugger. These are weighted flies. This is one of your most popular flies you'll ever fish with. It imitates a bait fish. Mm-hmm. And then below that, we have a prince nymph.
Tiny.
Which would be an underwater insect before it becomes an insect that flies away. So we're going to cast these by the roll cast over there to the shore. Clay is going to actually cheat, and he's got a spinning rod up front.
Hey.
So on his spinning rod...
What's that, a crankbait? What is that?
It's a casting bubble. We can fish these same flies that Sandy just described with a spinning rod because we have some weight here. It's just a bubble that is filled with water. Gives you some casting weight.
Casting bubble.
Casting bubble. What was that?
I gotta watch it. I gotta know where everyone is. There are actually hooks on this now. So,
Do you want me to...
so I had too much out. Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Oh, good. There you go. Oh, you're in a good spot. That's where that weed is. Gosh, I should have brought my hard hat. You know.
There it is.
I'm gonna bite.
You got a bite. That's just not fair.
I totally got a bite.
You did.
Yep. So is your line trapped under your finger?
Yes, it's trapped.
And then you'll strip from behind that with your left hand.
But I'll set the hook first and then strip.
Just lift is all you have to do. Yep. Gently.
I mean, when do you lift?
As soon as you see it go under.
Oh, just a little boom.
Yeah, you
Okay.
see it and then lift up because these fish are we could miss them.
Okay, so.
They're a little bit picky. They're Colorado fish.
So he didn't come back because he's sneaky.
Right, exactly.
Oh. There's one.
Oh, hey, Mike got one. Hey, your first fly rod fish. Oh, excellent job.
Just nice and easy.
All right, Mike, you got a fish on a fly rod. All right, good job.
Woo!
Now on this one,
Look at
he took,
what did he take? He took the big one.
He took the woolly bugger.
Beautiful
And that woolly
fish.
bugger, yeah.
Let's take a look at him.
Good job. That's your first fly rod fish.
I know, yeah, and I think my
Yeah.
second rainbow trout. Okay, here we go. Catch and release. Yeah!
Okay, the pressure's off.
How is the technique, Clay?
Surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good. You can go ahead with that spinning setup. I like doing this. So what's the difference between bass and trout? Like their habits? Are they more like sensitive?
The type of trout we're after, the smaller trout, are definitely focused more on insect life rather than eating other fish. The bigger trout, they like eating other fish. So a lot of our imitations, our lures that we're using, imitate insects. But they can get selective, just like bass, you know, color-wise. They're looking for a certain color or a certain insect form.
Uh-oh, the wind factor. Hold on, let me get it out.
That's one of those
We're-
fancy casts.
Probably gonna have to change directions.
Okay.
So it's,
So, you know, fishermen are funny people. There's people who love bass fishing, like freshwater fishing. There's people who love saltwater fishing, and then those who are fly fishermen. And rarely do you see fly fishermen that are also like bass fishermen. But you guys, you do both. Tell me a little bit about that.
We definitely have met some just fabulous people doing the bass fishing, and we've just had such a great time with it. And Clay and I are both national champions in fly casting, so we got into the bass fishing to try to do something a little bit different and still be able to compete. It's funny because fly fishing, typically people think that the bass fishing is easy. Oh, they've got lures and they have soft plastics, and but there is a whole education to it in color and size of hooks and weights and how far down you're going and where you're fishing to, and we're still in that science end of it, so it's very fun to us to try to figure out where they're at and
fish behavior.
to me it's just spending the time with Clay and being able to do something that we both really like together. We just like to fish.
You're watching Lunkerville, and we're going to take a short break.
Hey Mike, I got one.
You got one. Here we go. Yeah.
Did your fish swim off and then get on my hook? It looks like the same fish.
Sounds like it.
Nice.
All right. Oh, now see, he took the Prince
He took the
Nip.
little one. Yeah, look at him.
Oh, it's a different one. See,
It's
different
definitely
pattern.
different.
I got that guy moving too.
Cool.
I snuck into your spot and then cast when you weren't looking.
We have a pattern. The wind's right at our
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
Now
it's
it's
just,
changed.
it's tough.
It's a mind sport, fly fishing. You know, it really is.
Oh, we got ants, caddisflies, prince nymphs we're using today.
Ants,
Yeah. We got flying ants.
and this is what they would eat.
PMDs, yeah, on the streams around here.
They're so small.
Oh yeah, yeah, they really eat small stuff out here in these famous rivers or tailwaters. They're rivers that come out from underneath the dam, from deep. The water's very cold, and the insect life is minute. But the trout grow big.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
Mike, you got a bite.
I did.
Well, there you go.
There we go. There's
All
one.
right, Mike.
Oh, son.
Oh, hey, that's a nice one.
That was a nice hook set too.
He feels better.
Yeah, he looks bigger. See, he's on that top woolly bugger again. That's the prized one.
Yeehaw!
I'm switching to that one.
Yes! Let's see him. Ooh, get a little sunshine on there.
That is probably a cutthroat.
That's a cutthroat. Yeah, she's birdie. You say that in Colorado? Or is that Texas?
Yes.
Love it, man. Love it. Woo. Yeah.
Nice one. Nice.
You know, one little and then
How was that again?
one little and then
Getting anything. Wow.
yeah, right? It was the wind?
Right.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hook you. No, wasn't that behind me?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yes. Yeah.
How did that get over there?
I don't know.
Additional support for Lunkerville provided by Fishing Paradise 3D. Play now for free on your iPhone, Android, and on Facebook. Hurricane Salt Tackle, a force to be reckoned with. Celsius, ice fishing gear for hard water anglers.
So how did you all meet?
My sister was out visiting and she wanted to go out dancing, and the only place I knew of in town to go dancing was Cowboys. And there was this cute guy with a white shirt and a cowboy hat on. It was Clay. That's how we met. We've been together ever since.
Sandi and Clay. Has my technique improved over the day?
Yes, Mike, you've become almost as good of a caster as Clay. Oh my God, my nose growing.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Clay.
Yeah, and that was it.
Acrobat.
Come on, Clay, get it in.
It's a monster. Son.
Yeah.
He took the dropper. The rainbow. Get him, Sandy.
Uh-oh.
Don't beat him up.
Jeez.
Got a rod in one hand. Oh, now we're in
Uh-oh.
deep problem. See if you can net him.
Uh-oh.
The upper hook caught the net. Lifted
Yeah.
him. Oh, there he comes.
Sweet success.
Oh, he's fat. Look at
Did you see what happened? The one hook was caught
Look,
on the net. Okay, so he got that against the
that.
bank.
Purple people eater.
Right against the bank. So Clay, what do you do for a living?
I'm a gold miner. 25 years.
A gold miner? That's cool.
Yep.
So what do you mean? Like, how do you mine
Well,
for gold?
Yeah, just over the hill here's a big mining operation run by the largest mining company in the world. And it's a big operation. We have 600-700 people there now.
Wow.
It's been going on for a while. They pull out 1,200-1,400 ounces a day, every day throughout
12
the year.
or 1,400
So you
ounces
start doing the math,
a
that's a
day.
lot of zeros.
Yeah.
And I'm the leach pad guy. I'm the guy that engineers that facility.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, big mining trucks, the great big huge ones that can drive over houses bigger than that house up there on the hill.
Yeah, I've seen those on
280.
TV. Like the tires are
That's-
like as
yeah.
big as a house.
Big as a house and $30,000 a piece. Just about cost as much, too.
$30,000
My first house cost that much.
for a tire? There's one. Sandy's on. Yeah. That's a good one. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Finally!
Good job. Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Sandy, come on. High five.
Finally!
Yeah. I got one.
Golly.
Little guy. Meet you.
I turned around second time. Where's my bobber?
Under.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a cast and you rank me from 1 to 10. And you don't have to be funny here.
Okay, you really want us to tell you the truth?
No, be funny. Okay, so I'm doing pulling out some line,
Okay.
and then I do the, what do they call it? The wiggle,
Yep.
the waggle.
Okay.
Okay,
Play duck.
I'm good.
okay. Point the rod down. Oh, I think I need more line. Point the rod down.
There you go.
Yeah, I almost didn't even have to duck down here.
1 to 10.
Clay?
Getting it out. 6.5.
I take that.
Okay, good.
That's
All right.
Gotta leave room for improvement.
That's still technically a D. That's a D.
You know what? My daughter got
school.
through school on D's and she graduated.
It's a passing grade. Oh, I got one.
Oh,
hey.
all right, yay! On your good cast.
Perfect timing.
Don't get slack. Don't get slack. Keep
Don't
pulling.
get stuck. Don't get stuck. Hold on. It's
Well,
silvery.
I give that cast a 10 since it made it. Right? I give it a 10. It got a fish.
I looked over and my bobber was gone. Yeah. Nice. Come on. There we go. Can you zoom in? It's before he slides out of my hand.
Get it.
We're good. See ya.
That was called quick release. That's what we call quick release.
So that was a good cast.
I really dig this fly fishing thing. I gotta do more of it. It's peaceful and fun, and we're all about the fun in Lunkerville. So I want to thank Sandi and Clay for taking me fishing. And I want to thank you all at home for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in next week to Lunkerville.